Does your website need more traffic? Well, visit overflowcafe.com today. They make websites popular, and over 41,000 people use their service to gain more customers. They are winning our business. What about you? Visit overflowcafe.com today.
Welcome to Rockefeller's Barbershop. This is the day that the Lord has made, and I will be blessed and be glad in Him. Today I want to introduce myself. My name is Rico Rodriguez at Rockefeller's Barbershop here in San Antonio, Texas, 1733 Babcock Road. My phone number is 210-782-5188. Come out and get your haircut here at Rockefeller's Barbershop. You are listening to I Am Refocused podcast on iHeartRadio.
You are listening to I Am Refocused podcast special edition with your host, Shemaiah Reed. This podcast is designed to inspire you to live your purpose and regain your focus. Now, let's tune into today's podcast.
This is I Am Refocused podcast on iHeartRadio here in Austin, Texas, South by Southwest Kingdom Experience. And I'm still with my boy tonight, Dre Coop.
And I ain't going nowhere, man. It is the I Am Refocused podcast, and we're live, man.
And yo, who we have right now?
Man, who we got right now? They must be married or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Yep. Call us the Cofields.
Yeah. We have Calvin and Kimberly. They out of Detroit. How y'all doing?
We doing all right, yourself?
Doing good. Is that your rap name, Kimberly?
Well, that's my real name, Kimberly Rice Cofield, and it's my rap name, but sometimes I go by Kimber Love.
Yes, sir.
So now what's it gonna be? You can't be doing some sometime around here.
I can't do both.
Choose one tonight.
Oh, here
Well,
we
it's
go.
Kimberly Rice Cofield. That's the one that's on iTunes, Amazon, it's all over the world. So
Kimberly Rice Cofield.
Yeah.
And Calvin, you rapping too?
Oh yes.
What? So y'all do it together?
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Oh man, I got to hear that. I ain't heard nobody do it together.
We got a hit single now called I'm Straight.
Right.
I'ma do it, man.
And we just did it. I wish you was out there. You should have seen it.
Man, I can't come up there and say I'm working hard back here.
Yeah.
That's right. You're working hard.
But listen, how long you been rapping? How long y'all been doing it together?
Together? What's that, 3-4 years?
I guess, yeah.
About 3-4 years.
Before we were married, though, for sure.
How long y'all been married?
A year and a half.
So it started out a rap thing, huh?
Yeah, that's my brother.
That's it. Hey, that's it. So you see your good thing. Hey, I got my good thing.
So did y'all meet in the studio first?
No, we didn't. We
We met at a casting call at Wayne State University. I'm a casting director, so I work with filmmakers and whatnot. And he came to my table, gave me his testimony, and told me why he wasn't going to audition for the movies. But I was like, that particular day when I met him, I was like, Lord, when I do get married, I want to marry somebody just like him.
Hey.
And the Lord answered my prayers.
Look, Calvin already knew. He saw you.
Oh yeah. I told him.
He didn't care what the name of the movie was. It could have been I'm coming out of L.A. And he wanted it.
That's it.
Yeah, he said, that's my girl. That's my girl. Lord, you said it. I got it.
Hey.
Amen.
Man, listen, how's the journey been so far? Have y'all traveled?
Man.
Tell us about it.
The journey has been beautiful. It all started with one song called Let's Move. When God gave us the vision, we actually didn't put out music and stuff like that. Me personally, I had fears, insecurities, and different things, and saying like, who would want to hear the music and how would we get shows and different things. But when we brought it out, God was faithful, and he shattered all those fears and insecurities of mine. And we started traveling, we started going different places, we started getting booked. The next thing people start picking up the music, and it just started from one song. And it blows my mind to see that we can really touch people's lives with something that God has given, and you can make something from nothing, just like how God did the world. He said, let there be light, and it was. Let there be. And it all just started from an idea. So it still blows me away when people come up and say, wow, man, your music has done this for me, or this has done this, or done that, or I've been so touched by it. It still humbles me today to say, wow, God, you giving us the same thing, the same power that you did was with our words, and come from an idea and make something from nothing. So.
Don't be letting him do all the talking.
Well, yeah, so that was the first song, and then now, like more recently, because we've been working with that song for years and years, and I mean like years, but now we have a new song out called I'm Straight that has a different feel to it. We took it to Tim Jones's church, and he picked it up and he stopped the show and he said, hey, we want you guys to put this song on the radio like today. So now we're getting radio play and we have distribution all over the world as well for our new single, I'm Straight. So it's pretty gangster. You gotta check it out.
So, is this your first South by Southwest?
Yes, it's our first experience.
What you think about it?
It's been good. It's been a blessing, to tell you the truth, to come down, connect with believers, and then just not just to connect, but just to be out here and then to be able to minister and just to feel the presence of God and do His will and His work. It's been beautiful.
Yep, and it's definitely just been different, and I'm loving the diversity. I'm loving meeting new ministers and hearing about different artists and whatnot, and the support, the love is real here. It's beautiful.
Man, listen, I'm a big track. I'm gonna go back just a little bit. You being a movie major, film major, do you come up with the ideas for your videos? Do y'all have a video out yet?
We do have videos out, and we actually do it together. Sometimes I would come up with it, sometimes he would, and sometimes we work together. We both do it.
So who shoots?
We both shoot. We have a company called, well, we have two companies. My company is called Praises Name Productions. His is called Calvin's World Productions. So we shoot, people hire us to do their videos, movies, commercials, documentaries, whatever, and we do our own as well.
You produce your own music?
Yeah, well,
sometimes we do, but not these latest singles.
Shout out to Todd Throw Music Johnson.
That's my brother right there.
Right, AJ.
We was gonna get to the shout outs.
Well, these are our producers.
Listen, the name of the website. The website is Let's Move the Single.
Yes.
Where you come up with that?
That's that song he was talking about. That's the one that started it all. That single was where the song began, because basically God gave us two meanings for that song. The first meaning is whatever it is that God is calling you to do. It doesn't matter if it's to preach, to teach, to dance, make movies, get up and do that thing. And the second meaning is just like David danced before the king, we should be able to get up and to dance for Jesus. So that song became a movement. So the new song we did today is called Let's Move 2.0. So it's like we revamped it. Like, you've seen us at all these different places doing this song. Now the Lord is still moving, and now He's taking us around the world.
And also, we didn't know when He spoke Let's Move to us that it was actually going to be prophetic. We didn't know it. We thought it was going to be a song, but the next thing you know, when God said, no, really, let's move.
Man. So what's your project? What's your newest project?
I just came out with an EP called Directed Path, and PATH is an acronym. It's people anointed through Him. So we are Directed Path. If you're called and you're saved and submitted your life over to Jesus Christ, you're now being directed by the King of Kings. So now it's called Directed Path, the EP.
And mine is called Provide. It's going to be dropping on April the 7th, but I hope it can hit the digital outlets by March the 25th. That's very, very big. It's about how God provides for us according to His riches and glory in Him.
I didn't know about that. Yeah, I'm on it now, bro. You shouldn't have showed me.
Amen.
Listen, I have a question though for you. I ain't let Shemaiah talk much. So you want to ask him something real quick?
Alright. So I'm gonna ask you this. We've been talking about the youth tonight. What's some encouraging words that you give to the youth out there? You have all these different distractions on social media, the news. What's some of the things that you would like to tell them right now?
For the youth, I would say for all, like, any distractions, or like if you have goals and you have dreams, man, this is what I would say, the very thing that God spoke to us. Like, you have to change your focus. You have to change your focus from the very things that you see, because the very things you see and you let in, that becomes a part of you. You got to watch what you listen to, because the very things that you listen to just creates things put inside your mind and different things like that. So you have to watch what you watch. You have to watch what you listen to, and you have to watch who you be around, because God said bad company corrupts good morals. So you got to watch who you hang around, because it doesn't matter how good your intentions is or the very things that you think that you want to do right, but if you hang around the bad people, you thinking that you may change them. Oh yeah, I'm gonna help change them. No. The word says that bad company corrupts good morals. So it doesn't matter how good your morals is, you will be corrupted by the bad people. So you got to watch who you hang around. So you got to watch what you watch what you listen to, and watch who you hang around. And then once you do that, God said that you can actually renew your mind. You have to change your focus from those things and change it over to Jesus Christ and His will for your life. You got to change it over and do the very things that He wants you to do. So you got to switch over your modes, you know. And sometimes we be thinking that, oh man, I got to go to church all the time. No, that doesn't necessarily mean you have to go to church all the time. It means to submit your life over to Jesus Christ. He'll give you the exact things to do and where to go, where not to go, what to do, how to do it, what to say, all these different things. Just like directed path. You have to let Him direct your path. So.
And I would say, personally, I've been coming from this testimonial standpoint, and I've been sometimes grieving. Like, I come from a family where it's like my dad wasn't around, he didn't raise me. So as a woman, like, I didn't know, first of all, what to expect from a man in a relationship. So I went through series and series of broken relationships and seeking and searching for love in the wrong places. So I would say to the women, first of all, to trust in God and to keep your mind focused on Jesus and allow God to enter into your heart and to love you and to be your dad, to be your father, and to be your husband if you're a single woman. And then secondly, I have several brothers who are locked up, and it hurts my heart. I have brothers who are locked up, one for a triple homicide in Flint, supposedly killing our own brother and a couple other people, and it was just like a hard time for our family, and it broke our family apart. So I would just basically say to separate yourselves from evildoers and to not give into things like drugs and alcohol, because there was a lot of stuff present, and also like bullying and name calling. You never know when a person is on their last straw, and by saying certain things to them, they could just snap out, and you would wonder, like, why did a small thing like this cause a person to react the way they did? I would say to encourage one another and to lift one another up, and to not be around people who are bringing you down and talking down to you, because you start to believe those things, and then you're like a time bomb that can implode, and you're a hazard to yourself as well as those who are around you. So I definitely say to seek God and to be around those who are building you up, even if that means that you have to roll solo for a season.
Listen, I got one question, and then we're going to go through the shout-outs. Because you're the first married couple that we've had on here. They ask you, do you ever have differences in the ministry? Do you all ever have differences with each other when it comes to ministry?
To ministry, I would say
in music.
Oh, in music. We both have different tastes. So there's sometimes to where there has to be compromise on both sides, because the Word of God says, submit yourself one to another. So as we're submitting ourselves one to another, sometimes we may say, man, I don't know about that, or maybe we should do it this way. But then you have to say, yeah, exactly, because we're not the same. But God is still making us to be one. But then that's when on everything that we do, we have to pray. We have to ask God, what does He want? We have to submit even our ways and submit it to Him and say, God, what do you want in this matter? And then we have to follow God on that, because we can't even look at ourselves. Just like how Moses, God spoke to him and told him he was going to go speak to Pharaoh, but Moses said, I stutter. So we can't even look at ourselves and viewpoint ourselves in that way. So we have to go to God and say, God, what do you say about this? What do you say about me? So
do you do that? Do y'all do that all the time?
That's how we've had to do it, because like I said, we haven't always agreed on every song and the way every production went. But I said, to God be the glory. Even the song I'm Straight, for example, I was like, I don't like the way that it ended. You know, this is the first time I disagree on how the song should go. But God is getting the glory, and I see how it's blessing others, so I have to let myself decrease and let God's will be done.
Shout out.
Amen. Give a shout out to.
Again, I want to give a shout out to our family all the way in Detroit, Michigan, to our producers, to Todd Throne Music Johnson, to AJ, to K-Drama.
Yeah.
Who else is producing?
Man, there's a lot of people that's producing. Too many to probably to name. We want to shout out our manager,
Stedman Robinson, or Robinson Legacy LLC, and Rep the King magazine.
Amen. Shout out my mom as well, because I probably wouldn't be here if it wasn't for her.
Right. So, shout out to the Rice family and to the Sipkus family on the east side.
Oh yeah. So and definitely shout out our pastors and our leaders, Lady Martin, and then Bishop Martin. Amen. And we are part of PPDM Church.
Power and Praise Deliverance Ministries in Warren, Michigan.
Amen.
Shout out to Southwest.
Yes, sir.
South by Southwest.
Got a lot of fans out here too, man. You heard that scream in the back?
Amen.
Listen, we are, no, not we are, but I am.
Yeah.
We are. I am, we have to get this out on I Am Refocus. Again, I Am Refocus podcast on iHeartRadio.
And we'd love to shout y'all out as well for even having us, man.
Yeah,
we appreciate
God bless y'all.
Amen.
Amen.
You and your family, your whole Detroit, your Michigan family.
Hey.
I got my wife over there and stuff.
Hey, wife.
I'm an actor. I'm a professional actor. Look, I'm shameless with you.
You're an actor?
Put this up.
Okay, now I'm going to have to put you in something.
Man, I'm an actor. I'm an artist. I'm a rapper. This is a producer.
Wow.
Hey.
Man, it's like this dude is multi-talented. But listen, thank y'all so much.
Yeah.
We're here. Y'all, we just got through speaking to, I don't even know y'all names no more. Calvin and Kimberly.
Amen.
We just got through talking to Calvin and Kimberly. Thank y'all so much. Again, I am Refocus Podcast on iHeartRadio. Stay tuned.
We'll be right back.
Amen.